Read a smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? Aloha. This is Skye, your soulful progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network. That feminist news, it's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Avapui room, giving you that soulful news you need. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like or subscribe and get that soulful news that soulful way, baby, you better let them know we're telling the news today. Now, what is it I want to talk about? What is really going on? The death of Hershon Brown, age 38, black female mother of 12-year-old girl, died on the 29th of this month in 2020. And this is not a happy Black History story, but you need to remember the name because she was a Amazon worker that was not qualified as a medical technician, CNA, nurse, lab tech, or anything, but just an average employee without good benefits, being promised a bonus that she did not get for a job that was fatal. Testing employees for COVID in a closed area next to the break room. Now, we're going to look at risings because Jordan Sheridan broke this out, of course, and he tried to get a hold of Amazon workers, and it was hard, but he was able to confirm this. And we're going to take a look at the sister's tweet via the Rising and Jordan Sheridan on this. Thanks, Jordan, for talking about this and breaking it out and letting us know how those conditions are. Let's take a look.
Screen. Hershon Brown, 38, was made to COVID test other workers for several months. She was not given N95 mask. She was not given hazard pay. There was no social distancing.
I know you saw that. Now, let's put this into a real perspective here, because the sister and Hershon were arguing over the fact that she was working there and her sister had worked there and quit. Hershon was a driver who switched over to working this because of the bonus promise that she never got. It'd be nice if Amazon would give it to her as a family that is now in need minus one income out of the household, because it was multifamily. They had their mother who was disabled also living there, and that's part of the argument, because she didn't want her to bring that home to her mother. They weren't wearing N95 masks. It's my understanding, I don't know if they had proper PPE gloves, or there was no plastic barriers or curtain barriers. It was just in a contained area where they would sit down as they clocked in and got tested, and she was doing it. And the sad part, like I keep saying, is she never did get that bonus she was promised, and she died for it. She claimed that she had that headache, and she got up that morning, fixed her daughter breakfast, went back to bed, and never woke up. From what Jordan Sheridan was saying, now this is sad, and this is a company that made $3 trillion. How can they not take care of their people? But yet and still, the second the word got out and that Jordan was investigating, it was told by one of the North Carolina warehouses that now they're just now putting in technicians and real, you know what? You got $3 trillion in profit and profiting off of this pandemic. And you're acting, Bezos, like you enjoy this pandemic going on while you treat your workers like crap, getting into the Pentagon and everything else so you can have Google watch this and watch that and you own and control. Look, have some humanity. I don't care how many girlfriends you got that looks like Mahoos. Have some humanity. You know, I believe in unions. And because of unions, you have fired all your good workers. And the workers that are hanging in there and hanging on are scared of losing their jobs and has the jobs out of necessity to have pay. Because they need to go on with their lives. And this is all wrong. You got enough money where you can give all your employees hundreds of thousands of dollars in bonus and still come out on top. Give them all the PPE they need and still come out on top. What's the reason for the greed and the hate? Are you not happy? Do you need a mini-me to go with that bald head of yours? You have a son. Is he not doing as you like? We need to try to understand there is a certain kind of person that during a pandemic has no care and is running his businesses like a sweatshop. Now, he bought land out here in Hawaii and he's ready to put a distribution center out here. This is a backbone union town. And you know what? There's a lot of businesses like Sinaloa over here that told me when I went on my interview, we like them better when they're fresh off the boat. And maybe that's what Bezos is hoping to get when he opens up his warehouse over here so he can low pay. But see, Hawaii is working toward that $15 an hour. But they know with the trillions and upon trillions he's making, he still comes out on top. So why not? Talk to your therapist. Because I know you're not talking to a priest. Because if you did, you would give the people what they need. Now, if you agree with me that what happened to Bashan Brown shouldn't have happened at all, God rest her soul for needing money to go through any of this, and none of us should have to, because during this pandemic they should be taking care of us. They should be giving us repeats of a stimulus every month like they're doing in Netherlands and other countries where they're getting up to $2,000 a month. Leave those comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN at gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And remember, I'm that Soulful Progress 1 on Twitter. Got that rant of the day on Blogger. Thanks for joining the news crew. Let your friends know. And sometimes Black history isn't all good, but there's lessons to be learned in the hood. Sometimes it's just better to save your life, but we understand the circumstances is full of strife. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Rest in peace. See the smile behind my mask, how long will it last? Stimulus going fast, government won't act, how long will this be going on? I'm standing here